Have you ever wondered how one breakthrough in managing your team could reshape the future of medical practices overnight? Welcome to Shock Doc Medical, where we dive into the cutting edge of healthcare innovation with a touch of heart and a whole lot of insight. I'm Dr. Rod, and today we're exploring a topic that might not be as flashy as a new drug launch, but is absolutely vital: human resource management in medical practices. Now, imagine sitting down with a good friend over a cup of your favorite coffee. You're chatting about how a strong team can transform patient care. Today, we're unpacking Lecture 11, Human Resource Management in Medical Practices. We're going to break it down into 4 key areas: staffing strategies, employee training and development, performance management, and workplace culture. Whether you're a practice owner or just a curious mind, stick around. This conversation is packed with insights that could revolutionize the way you think about building a winning healthcare team. Let's start with staffing strategies. Picture this: your practice is like a finely tuned orchestra, and every member plays a critical role in the symphony of patient care. How do you ensure each instrument hits the right note? It all begins with effective recruitment, hiring, and onboarding. Recruitment, job descriptions. Crafting clear and detailed job descriptions is like writing a precise musical score. You want to highlight the required qualifications, responsibilities, and expectations, ensuring you attract candidates who are the perfect match for your role. Sourcing talent. Think of this as casting a wide net in a sea of talent. Use multiple channels, from job boards and professional networks to social media and industry-specific recruitment agencies, to ensure a diverse pool of applicants. Interview process. A structured interview process is your secret weapon. By incorporating both behavioral and technical questions, you can assess not just the skills, but also the cultural fit of each candidate. Hiring. Selection criteria. Standardized criteria ensure every candidate is judged fairly, much like a consistent scoring system in a competition. Background checks. Conduct thorough background checks, reference verifications, and credential reviews to confirm a candidate's reliability and professional competence. Offer negotiation. Present competitive compensation packages that include benefits, incentives, and career development opportunities. This is your way of showing that you value top talent and are willing to invest in their growth. Onboarding. Orientation programs. A comprehensive orientation session introduces new hires to your practice's mission, values, and operational procedures. Mentorship. Pairing new employees with seasoned team members helps them acclimate quickly and build lasting relationships. Training resources. Providing manuals, online modules, and continuous support ensures that every new hire feels confident stepping into their role. Next up, employee training and development, the backbone of any thriving medical practice. Think of this as the continuous rehearsal that keeps your team performing at its best. Initial and ongoing training. Role-specific training. Offer specialized training tailored to the unique responsibilities of each role, from clinical procedures to administrative tasks. Continuous learning. Encourage a culture of lifelong learning. Regular training sessions, workshops, and even opportunities to attend industry conferences or pursue certifications ensure that your team is always up to date. Professional development. Career pathways. Developing clear career advancement pathways is essential. It helps your employees see a future within your organization, a journey where they can grow and thrive. Skill enhancement. Support cross-training and leadership development programs. When staff are equipped to take on more advanced responsibilities, the entire practice benefits. Motivation and engagement. Incentive programs. Performance-based incentives and recognition programs can be game changers. Whether it's a bonus, an award, or even additional professional development opportunities, rewarding excellence is key. Feedback mechanisms. Regular, constructive feedback is like fine-tuning an instrument. It helps employees adjust and improve continuously, ensuring that everyone feels valued and heard. Let's shift gears and talk about performance management. In any well-run practice, regular performance evaluations are like the periodic tuning sessions that keep your system humming smoothly. Performance evaluations, regular reviews. Conduct formal performance evaluations, whether quarterly or annually, to assess progress, recognize strengths, and identify areas for improvement. Clear metrics. use clear, measurable performance indicators that align with your practice's goals and patient care standards. Think of these as the benchmarks of excellence. Feedback processes, constructive feedback. Establishing a culture of continuous constructive feedback ensures that your team can make real-time improvements. 360-degree feedback. Incorporate multi-source feedback from peers, supervisors, and even patients to gain a holistic view of performance. This comprehensive approach leaves no stone unturned. Incentive programs, rewarding excellence. Develop programs that recognize high performance through bonuses, awards, or professional development opportunities. Linking performance to compensation. Align performance outcomes with compensation and promotions. This not only drives accountability, but also boosts overall practice performance. Finally, let's dive into the soul of your practice, workplace culture. A positive, patient-centric environment is the heartbeat of any medical institution. Creating a positive environment, shared vision, clearly communicating your practice's vision and mission ensures every team member understands their role in achieving patient-centric care. Open communication. Foster an environment where open dialogue is encouraged. When employees feel safe to share ideas, concerns, and suggestions, magic happens. Team collaboration. Interdisciplinary teams encourage collaboration between clinical and administrative staff. Whether through team meetings, joint projects, or cross-functional training sessions, a unified team is an unstoppable force. Team building activities. Organize social events and team-building exercises that strengthen relationships and boost morale. Patient-centric focus. Empathy and compassion. Emphasize the importance of empathy in patient interactions. Create training programs that help your staff develop these vital soft skills, ensuring every patient feels cared for. Feedback integration. Engage your employees in patient feedback discussions to better understand patient needs and collectively enhance the care experience. Inclusivity and diversity. Diverse workforce. Promote diversity in hiring practices and ensure that every employee feels respected and valued, regardless of their background. Cultural competence. Provide training on cultural competence so your team is well equipped to meet the diverse needs of your patient population. Isn't it fascinating how each of these elements ties together to create a robust and dynamic medical practice? Think of your practice as a living organism where every function, from recruitment to performance management, is interconnected. I recently spoke with a colleague who noted that, much like adjusting the dosage of a medication to perfectly match a patient's needs, fine-tuning your HR strategies can have transformative effects on patient care and team morale. And while we're not prescribing medications today, I always say that managing your team with precision is like administering the right treatment at the right dose. Except here, the medication is effective leadership and strategic planning. Before we wrap up today's episode, let's summarize the key insights. Staffing strategies. A comprehensive approach from clear job descriptions to thorough onboarding. Employee training and development. Continuous, role-specific training that drives both individual growth and practice excellence. Performance management, regular evaluations, and multi-source feedback to keep the system finely tuned. Workplace culture, a nurturing environment that champions open communication, empathy, and inclusivity. I invite you all to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on these HR strategies? Do you have experiences or ideas that could help shape the future of medical practices? Drop your comments, like, subscribe, and be part of our growing community of curious minds here at ShockDoc Medical. And don't forget, next week, we'll uncover another groundbreaking discovery that might just change everything in healthcare as we know it. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and remember, the future of medicine is in your hands.